Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. To begin with, the Australian dollar still remains unchanged as it continues to loiter around the 74-cent mark. Nevertheless, the resistance at 74.55.65 and the 60-day moving average is continuing to cap the price. Yesterday, the Reserve Bank of Australia Governor Philip Lowe reiterated that the central bank's leisurely approach to the next official cash rate move will be up, not down. The best course of action for the Reserve Bank of Australia is for the cash rate to stay at record lows for some time being, the RBA boss mentioned overnight. However, from a technical point, is the fact that the Aussie is still from the RSI breaking down, but I do expect to see the market eventually turn back towards the support region of 73.80 intraday, with the lower case to 72.55.65, which is still exposed as a potential challenge. Since the rebound off the support level of near the 114.85, being that of 115.5, is the fact that the market is now struggling towards the 116 region. I assess that any rallies on towards 116.75 to be an opportunity to shorten the market. I believe that the DXY, as it loiters around 95 handle, should potentially rally further. Therefore, I do expect to see the market look towards the top side in the DXY around 96 if it breaks above 95.40. This in turn would see the euro fall back towards the region of 114.85. Now a break beneath there does give us a view to 112.85. The dollar yen back under pressure and now looks towards the support level of 110.75. A break beneath there would give us further concern, and at the technical point it does look like this pattern is going to continue down. Therefore, we could be looking towards a 110.15.25 area. So stops to be placed at your risk management underneath, therefore, or lowering, is the fact is that we could see the weakness to, as I mentioned, 110.15 to 25. Resistance 111.60. The pound broke further to the downside and reaches its objective of 128.40.60. It is now assessed that due to the really extreme oversold conditions of the RSI, a bit of profit taking may come back that we've reached the objective of 128.40.60. That being said, if we don't get a bounce in the next 12 hours, then we could be looking towards the region of 126. The gold outlook remains weak, but there is some evidence that the market is looking a little bit tired here. And from a technical point, we could soon see a rebound from the lows that we're currently looking around 1,200 and up towards the area that comes in at 1,215 to 19 to 26. Sub 1,200, I am a buyer towards the region of 1,180.85. Finishing off with oil, the market plummeted nearly 3.5% overnight and now reaches its trigger level of $66 a barrel. It is assessed the break beneath there in the next 12 hours will give further scope to $62 a barrel as a potential target. Resistance on the day, though, now comes in at 67.20.35 to 68.40 to 50. Well, that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day that's ahead.